everywhere they go. The long lines. There are thousands of people. Fighting for an opportunity to see a doctor. For some, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Their goal is to reach 1 million souls with quality health care in the next 10 years. Health and Missions International. They're on a countdown to reach 1 million people with quality health care. You can be part of it. Nigeria, the largest black nation in the world, with a population of 150 million, is known as the black gold of the African continent. Poverty has a strong hold in most of its villages. Good education is for the select few, and basic health care is completely out of reach for the majority. Many of its people work tirelessly around the clock just to put food on the table. The United Nations Development Programme's December 2006 report states that there are no more than 28 doctors available for every 100,000 Nigerians. Many Africans have never seen a doctor in their life, and many poor people die of minor illnesses that could have been prevented with proper medical attention. Infant and maternal mortality rates are among the highest in the world. With poverty ravaging its people, one of the biggest needs on this continent is basic health care.
Okay. When we talk about this back pain.
Growing up in abject poverty, his parents could not afford any form of health care. Dr. Andrew Wari is consumed with a passion to help the poor and needy. Thus, Health and Missions International, HMI, was born.
I lost my father when I was 3 months old, and life to me has been a struggle. And I know how it is to be poor. I feel agitated. I feel very bad. I feel very compassionate when I see people poor suffering. And what I'm doing is a fallout of that passion.
What started as an idea has quickly grown into a life-changing mission. Surrounded by a dedicated staff of 35 to 60 doctors, pediatricians, surgeons, anesthesiologists, ophthalmologists, optometrists, medically trained volunteers, and logistical personnel, they put a smile back on the faces of the people.
I find it so fulfilling now. I can see that we can put smile in the faces of children, adults.
We're a group of young Nigerian doctors who think we should be able to offer our services to the less privileged for free. We set up a field hospital like you have in the back there, and we offer all sorts of services. Eye care, eye surgery, we give out reading glasses, we do dental surgeries, all sorts of oral surgeries, general surgeries, OBGYN surgeries, and then general consultations as well, and then give out free medications.
With every project comes challenges, but the team has also learned to overcome many obstacles.
Really, you work with what you have. Sometimes you wear what you call flip-flops, slippers, in the theater, because that's just what you have. Sometimes the theater is under a mango tree, because the truth is you have to do it where you can.
For instance, we get to a place there is no health center, so we have to use a community hall and convert rooms to theaters just to do some minor procedures. Meanwhile, the hands we have can actually go beyond those procedures, but there are no functional facilities.
Every challenge I see is an opportunity to go back to the drawing board, to learn and do even better.
To achieve maximum efficiency and treat as many as they can with quality health care, the entire team must run like a well-oiled machine. Working tirelessly from early morning until late at night, the medical volunteers summon all their physical, mental, and spiritual resolve to do their part in making the project a success, while at the same time endeavoring to convey a message of hope and love to the many lives they touch. Given the conditions the team finds themselves in, the stories of medical miracles never end.
We had a young lady who had been living under one of the bridges here for 19 years. She had an ovarian cyst. And of course, they just said she was a witch and threw her out of the house. We picked this lady up, operated on her. We thought it was just going to be a straightforward thing, but we were there for 12 hours. 12 hours she was being operated. We almost lost her, but God was in control. That's an example of God's awesomeness. Today she's living, she's healthy. She's actually a volunteer to the program these days.
In a 2-week project, the number of patients attended to is staggering. The usually quiet local hospital or building-turned hospital becomes alive with activity as thousands of patients wait in line for hours, hoping to be selected for treatment. Sometimes the desperate crowd will fight for the opportunity to see a doctor. Usually, there are more people seeking treatment than the team is able to treat.
In the space of 1 week, usually we can attend to 3,000, 3,500 to 4,000 patients. And the funny thing is that as the days go by, the more the number that wants medical attention.
Many of the patients receive treatment for basic ailments. Others need major surgery performed by the medical team to remove large growths. Aside from eye surgery, large-scale eye testing and distribution of eyeglasses have greatly improved the vision of many, especially the aged. With such a high success rate, the number of mission projects continues to grow. But there's a heartbreaking fact. By the end of a project, there are still many who could not be seen by a medical team. For every 5,000 patients seen in a 2-week project, there are 15,000 more that could not be seen.
Every passing day, the number increases. So prospective beneficiaries are so innumerable to the extent that by the close of the project, we face the greatest pressure. But obviously, you cannot tend to all. That is why there is a need for us to do this over and over and over again.
The success HMI has experienced running an average of 16 to 26 projects a year has also created a tremendous need for more funding, materials, and volunteers. When asked about the key to their success, they're quick to tell you that it's partnership with individuals and organizations.
Please come volunteer for us. We need your skills, we need your expertise, we need anything you can offer us. We need your friendship, we need your prayers, we need your things you discarded, old instruments, operating microscopes, operating tools. We need them.
Even though thousands of patients are helped in these projects, the lives of the volunteers are also changed. And there's always a deep sense of gratitude from the hearts of both volunteers and patients alike.
I mean, after I did an extraction for an old woman, after I finished, the woman knelt down and was thanking me. I found out that it's more fulfilling to work in this kind of communities because, I mean, you just need to see what people are going through.
And recently I told my boss, please write this down. Sir, I don't want to do any other thing again in life. This is what I want to do.
At the end of a 2-week project, anywhere from 3,000 to 6,000 people will have received free health care. For most, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It's through their intervention that this life was saved. If not because of them, I don't know what would have happened.
To express the thanks, the appreciation for what they have done, the Health Mission International has done, is be difficult.
This world we have is not about us. And like I said before, if you can step aside to give value to another person, you get value back.
HMI continues to reach thousands of poor and needy people in Nigeria, but they're on a countdown to reach 1 million people in third world countries with quality health care.